Bode and Gabriela went through many ups and downs in Fire Country's 3 seasons, having multiple heartwarming moments, but also giving plenty of reasons for which they shouldn't be together. Bode and Gabriela's connection sparked the moment they met when he and Freddie helped her with the car, but it took some time for them to actually act upon their feelings. Indeed, Gabriela's plan was always to return to diving, and even when she changed her mind, she was romantically linked with Jake. Even as Gabriela and Jake's relationship proceeded, with them considering moving together, Bode and Gabriela's bond grew. Despite Bode being incarcerated, he and Gabriela's bond seemed unbreakable in Fire Country Season 1. Diego's arrival in Fire Country Season 2 changed things, with his and Gabriela's upcoming nuptials being the talk of Edgewater. Gabriela's shocking wedding decision in Fire Country Season 3's premiere put a stop to her and Diego's relationship, but that didn't mean Bode and Gabriela got together, although the reason Gabriela stopped the wedding were her feelings for Bode. Fire Country Season 3 has Bode and Gabriela unmistakably apart, but that can unexpectedly be good based on how unequipped Bode and Gabriela seem to date. Bode needs to focus on firefighting and his future. Bode's freedom and building his life takes priority over love. Ever since getting to 3 Rock and training under Manny, Bode's whole purpose was to fight fires. Bode eagerly did so in Fire Country Season 1 within the fire camp, but his objective had also become to follow in Manny's steps, wanting to be a firefighter even after his release. Bode's firefighting arc had been central throughout Fire Country Season 3, to the point he considered ignoring family and friends to convince his captain of how serious he was. Fire Country Season 3's mid-season finale finally has Bode fighting fires as part of CAL FIRE, giving him something to protect. Were Bode and Gabriela to date, Bode's focus would be pulled from firefighting. It already was in Fire Country Season 3, when the two weren't dating but only casually hooking up, and Bode's attention being pulled was so evident that a perfect stranger like Camden realized it. Between pulling away from the rest of the group and riskily proposing to hook up in the middle of shift, Gabriela proved a liability for Bode, making it evident how Bode needed all his focus to deal with his training instead of sneaking around with or worrying about Gabriela. Gabriela and Bode want different things from life. Bode wants a relationship, while Gabriela is focused on her problems. Stephanie Arcilla as Gabriela Perez and Max Theriot as Bode Leone in Fire Country Season 3 Episode 2. If the biggest challenge for Bode and Gabriela's happily ever after was Bode's incarceration in Fire Country Season 1, they didn't have that impediment in Season 3. Fire Country Season 2's ending had already delivered Bode's freedom, as his extraordinary conduct credit was awarded by Season 2, Episode 9's ending, and Bode was officially out and about in Fire Country Season 2's finale. Fire Country Season 3 marked the first time Bode and Gabriela could practically and relatively easily get together, and Bode wanted them to, but Gabriela had evidently other ideas. Indeed, Bode and Gabriela wanted entirely different things from life in Fire Country Season 3. Bode needed to focus on his future and finally build a life in Edgewater, surrounded by his family, while Gabriela felt adrift, wanting to settle her debt with Diego's family about the wedding and also dealing with Manny serving time at 3 Rock. While Bode and Gabriela briefly agreed to casually hang out, it quickly became too little for Bode by Fire Country Season 3, Episode 6, making it yet another good reason for which Bode and Gabriela shouldn't date. Dating always brought out Bode and Gabriela's recklessness. Gabriela and Bode behave more reasonably when there are no feelings involved. Stephanie Arcilla as Gabriela Perez responding to an emergency in Fire Country Season 1 Episode 9. Another major hurdle in front of Bode and Gabriela's dating is how their being closer brought out the worst recklessness in them. Bode consistently disobeyed 3 Rock's rules to meet with Gabriela in Fire Country Season 1. Bode nonetheless displayed the worst recklessness on calls, going above and beyond to save Gabriela in Season 2, despite refusing to tell her about his feelings. Bode's vicinity also made Gabriela reckless, and that couldn't have been more evident than in Fire Country Season 1, Episode 9, when Gabriela dove into a dangerous river to save Bode, disobeying orders and endangering her life. The most reckless Bode and Gabriela have been in Fire Country was when they weren't together, but there was still a possibility for them. This was also the case in Fire Country Season 3 when Bode and Gabriela tended to their fellow firefighter Gilmore and completely missed the medical alert necklace. Bode put his future on the line by cutting Gilmore's necklace and covering for Gabriela, and they were spared punishment only because of Gilmore's blessing. With their job already putting them in danger, recklessness isn't something Bode and Gabriela can afford.